creating an outline for our blog post. So now let's build out a simple outline. So to get started, what I like to do is very simple. Just ask what information ChatGPT needs. So what information do you need to create an outline for a blog post? I need the topic or main idea, maybe include the audience, purpose, tone and style, key points covered, desired length, etc. So you want to like write out a quick little prompt kind of including these things. And then that's the prompt you want to build out. You don't want to just ask like ChatGPT, like create an outline about this topic, about keyword. You could do that, then you'll get a good response, but it's just helpful to get a more detailed response by having a more detailed prompt. So let's compare and contrast the two. So I created this over here, create an outline for the best scavenger hunt apps for students. This is the main topic of the blog post. Audience is for teachers looking to create fun, educational scavenger hunts for their students. The tone and style is informative and conversational. It's a list style blog post, include both free and paid options, as well as pros and cons associated with each app. Take that, copy that, boom. We'll compare and contrast the two to see which one has the better results. So we'll take that, we'll take this whole thing, go over here, pop this in right there. Okay, so we got Goose Chase, Action Bound, Scafify. All right, very good. And then would you like to expand on any of these sections? And like, yep, that's what we're going to be doing next. Now let me jump back over here and we'll navigate over here, create outline. We'll just ask it to create an outline for scavenger hunt apps for students. And yeah, not bad, but this one is much better. Turf hunts, seek by iNaturalist, okay, hunts, and are there any additional apps you forgot? All right, good. So we got Play Tours, very good. Let's Roam, Globe Chaser, Clue Keeper, and now we can begin expanding upon each one of these to create the actual piece of content. Expanding our outline with ChatGPT. All right, so now we have our rough draft. So we have our introduction right there. We have a nice listicle right here. So Goose Chase number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I ask, are you sure? Is there anything else? And it's like, up number 8, 9, 10, 11. And then are you really sure? And it's like, well, these are additional things you could check out if you want. So I'm going to keep it as number 1 to 11. That looks good over here. And from right here, if you want, you could just ask it to expand. So please expand on number 1 to 11. Use burstiness and perplexity. It gives you a little blurb, key features, price, pros, cons, etc. And there we go. And I had it stop. And then I just asked, please expand using burstiness and perplexity. Each item should have 2 to 3 paragraphs minimum. And so there you go. We get the paragraphs there if you want. So what you need to do now is like, it's really up to you. What I typically like to do is I like to start a new chat. And I usually just like to take like each section over here. Like these are just bullet points. And then just go to ChatGPT and then please expand and write as a paragraph. Then there we go. We input our content right there, and then away we go. Then scavenger hunts are a fun, engaging way to learn, etc. And then we want to rename this, not new chats, but I want to call this intro. And so now I know that this is my intro. And the reason I like to do this, just for my own structure over here in the left-hand sidebar, the intro is over here. Then if I want to ask specific questions to expand on this, I can easily do that. And then after the intro, what would I want to include? So we'll go back to where we were, best scavenger hunt apps info. And it did bring up one element that I think is really useful to include, how to choose the best apps for your classroom. Take that. And then we'll go over here to the intro. Expand on this, write as paragraph and bullet points. And there we go. So now we have a nice intro built out. Obviously, we're going to have to add in like H2 title tags as needed. Again, it's a rough draft. So, but this is the intro section done. Okay. So I like my little introduction paragraph. And then I have that section about the best apps for your classroom, how to choose the best apps, a little quick little blurb about that. And then after that, we get into the best apps for scavenger hunts. So let me do the first one just as a quick example over here. So let me go ahead and highlight this. Make sure you have this and only this highlighted, and we'll copy that. And now we'll go to ChatGPT and I'll write, please expand on this, write as a paragraph, or write a few paragraphs, include bullet points, price, features. There we go. I'll keep it. It looks like that's good. Please expand on this. Write a few paragraphs, include bullet points, price, features. I think that's all right. Features, pros, cons. There we go. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Copy and paste that in. And then overview. Okay, so right there we have number 1, Goose Chase. Let's click on that. And this is looking great. So I'm not liking this line thing going on over here. So you could just tell ChatGPT, again, please, but no. Again, please, but no separators. There we go. Anyway, so it's totally up to you. So if you like the separators, that's fine. What you're going to be doing anyways is going to be highlighting this whole entire thing, then copying it and pasting it into WordPress or wherever you're going to be editing the blog post yourself. But this is the process that I like to follow because I find that I get the best lengthy response. And I also like the bullet points here. So if I'm editing this myself, I just can jump into over here, key features, pricing. Like they offer a wide range of pricing plans, blah, 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 blah. You got to kind of write things yourself. Again, rough draft. That's what we're doing here. And so we have number 1, Goose app. So I'd come over here, rename this. Okay, so there we go. So we have this one done. And I would just go through each one of these one by one and do that. So I would just copy and paste the bullet points and the kind of high level overview over here, the outline, into each individual chat, because then you can kind of ask questions, expand, and make it better with ChatGPT. Because if you try and do everything over here, and it's not going to give you like a 2,000 word blog post. And also it becomes a little difficult for your own brain to kind of manage everything. So it's nice to have it over here where I have like the intro, and then I have number 1, then number 2, then number 3, number 4, and then that's my list post. Copy and paste everything into WordPress, and that's how I would go about creating a rough draft.